What is good, my video game nation? It is your boy, the Tatted Monk. Now back to you with another video. So you just saw me do a video showcasing of the what do you call it, Street Fighter 5 with G and Sagat in the picture. Now I will be discussing something that is an interest to all of us, and it's Marvel vs. Capcom, the Uncanny Edition. Marvel, and it's from Marvel Infinite, by the way. So basically, there has been another leak hint about the game, the Uncanny Edition. It is in the works. Now, this video will be discussing who are my 6 characters that I want to see in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. The 6 Marvel characters, and for the Capcom characters will be in another video, but this is for my top 6 Marvel characters. Now, I understand a lot of people are be like, oh, you know, it's not true, Max said this person said that, it's just fake, it happened before but it never happened. I get it, but this is Capcom, guys. Capcom has never been in a situation where the game failed. Street Fighter 5 was in the lack of content, but look what happened. We got an arcade edition and we just got 2 new characters, and the roster is big. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. Now, people were talking about, you know, the lacking of Marvel characters that has to come in and make an impact for the game. And we all know that Marvel has a large amount of characters that needs to come back, and Infinite has not met their expectations. And it's a shame, because here's the one reason: not including characters like the X-Men, and that was a really problem, basically. So let's check it out. So now, you know, X-Men not being included in the game, it's a real problem, because everyone wanted to see X-Men, and basically it was just a big problem. You know, there was no Colossus, no Wolverine, no Cyclops, no Storm, Psylocke, Doctor Doom, Daredevil, all these characters that people love, and I hate when the team uses the word they're just functions. Now, for us functions, that's what they see, but for fans, they prefer it as comic book favorites, because they love to watch their heroes clash into battle or hand-to-hand combat. And we know that Capcom has their decision makings, but you know, it just came to a point where people are like, when will we be seeing characters where will we be seeing like X-Men or more Devil May Cry characters or Leon S. Kennedy, Resident Evil characters? When will we be seeing that? And people are like, yeah, that and the X-Men, definitely be looking forward to doing that, basically. And can't wait to see it happen. But it never did for the main game, for Infinite, pretty much. First character I would love to see is Cable. He was also in the link, so shout outs to Cable. I'm glad that he is the link, and you know, I like to see what his gameplay style will be like, and I know he still has the metal arms, so we'll be looking forward to that. Number 2 pick is Cyclops. Cyclops is the father of Cable, but also Cyclops is a highly requested character by the fans, and I get it, and I don't blame them. The homie Cyclops needs to make a comeback to the game if the Uncanny Edition were to happen, and I don't care if anyone wants to put false advertisement or say, oh, it's not gonna happen, you don't have to comment it on my channel, but I'm just letting you guys know I believe it's gonna happen, and you just wait and see, because they said that the development cycle and support is going to be longer than Infinite, basically. So we could be looking at more Marvel characters, and they already predict that there's going to be more Capcom characters, but at least I get to have a good time with both sides, pretty much. So my number 2 pick is Cyclops. Coming with the number 3 pick is Blade from Marvel Contest of Champions. Blade is an amazing character and a vampire Marvel Knight. I would love to see Blade come back, and he was in the story ending for Jill Valentine, where they both were about to take on zombies, and Blade with the Blade 2 outfit with the long jacket and the swords and the blades. I would love to see Blade come back. He needs to make a comeback to the game, so we could see what he can bring to Marvel vs. Capcom, the Uncanny Edition. I hope Blade makes the cut, because if he was the most powerful character in Marvel Contest of Champions, he could be definitely a skillful character in Marvel vs. Capcom, the Uncanny Edition. So I would love to keep my hopes up for that. I hope it happens. My number 4th pick is Nightcrawler, Kirk. Nightcrawler is also in Marvel Contest of Champions, but he is an amazing character, and he will make a good addition character roster in the game for the X-Men. I would love to see Nightcrawler in Marvel vs. Capcom. I would love to see that. Why am I a fan of Nightcrawler? Nightcrawler is an amazing character. He is the son of Azazel, a red-skinned Nightcrawler, and he was a villain. Somehow his father have some kind of relationship with Mystique, and guess what? They had a child. Nightcrawler is the son of Mystique. So I would love to see Nightcrawler with the blade, the teleportation powers. He needs to make the comeback. Marvel and Capcom, please make this happen. Give me Blade. Give me Nightcrawler. Give me Cyclops. Give me Cable. Now, this was my number 4. Now, number 5 character I would love to see is Wolverine. Wolverine is another character I definitely would love to see. And also, this guy right here, Sabretooth. Here's the thing with Sabretooth. Now, the problem is, people said that Black Panther in Marvel Infinite has the same, mechanics, the same movesets like Sabretooth, and I can see it because Black Panther jumps from the walls, he has sharp claws, and his stealth, he has speed and strength. I can see Black Panther and Sabretooth have such a similar fighting style, considering the fact that they're both they're like launch characters with power, speed, and skill. It will be difficult to separate or to make a difference between these two characters because of the movesets, but Marvel and Capcom could and will have their ways to see how they can make the characters different, instead of playing similar. But for this one, my number 5 is Wolverine. Wolverine, because he is basically now, as we all need to get one thing straight here, Wolverine and Children of the Atom, the entire X-Men is the reason why this series happened. If it weren't for that game, or if it weren't for the X-Men, we will not be here with the Marvel vs. Capcom. It would not be in existence if it wasn't for X-Men. Just facts. Will I like to see, Juggernaut, he was to be my number 6, but Juggernaut was already linked, and I'm kind of happy because I really want to see such of a big, bulky character to go up against the Hulk, or even Zangief, but Juggernaut is leaked, so I'm happy that he will be considered in the game, so I'm happy about that. Ken, I did not see him in Link, but as I said before, more Capcom characters, so, and again, the key word is more Capcom characters and the long development cycle, we could be looking Ken, so I hope this happens. As we see here, Ryu, you're already in the game. Oh man, number 6 character, Magneto. Magneto is my number 6, not because of the speed dash or... It's just look at him. You can tell that in Ultimate Marvel 3, he was amazing with the combo sets, the supers, the speed dash. He's basically a boss. Like, this man right here is an amazing villain to the X-Men series, with the Brotherhood, with the Juggernaut, with Sabretooth, Mystique, Toad. All these characters that made the game the way it is because of these characters like Magneto. Zangief, maybe he could be in the game. Gambit, a highly requested character by the Marvel and Capcom audience. they said they would love to see Gambit come back, and he has also been leaked in the link, so I'm glad about that. As we all know, there are so many characters to choose from the Marvel Universe, and I just hope that it comes in consideration that we could be looking at these characters, you know what I mean? And until that time comes, we're just gonna have to wait and see. And thank you guys so much for checking out the videos, for actually giving a chance to actually consider what we could be looking at when it comes to Marvel vs. Capcom games. And the Uncanny Edition, it's still Infinite, but it's still supposed to have a good roster, good graphics, artwork, music, and especially the roster. I hope that this live up to expectation, and I just hope it happens. But remember, the same guy who made this leak was basically the same person who leaked the roster for Injustice 2, and people were saying, oh, it's fake, it's fake. Well, it turned out it was real. So if this was to be in consideration that this is the actual roster plus DLC, I will be happy with that. And as always, for the next video, I will start off that the first character for Capcom I would love to see is Captain Commando. So I will leave that in the next video. Thank you guys so much. I am the Tatted Monk, and I hit you with that 1-2 punch, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.